In this video, we're taking you on our 2-week Yucatan road trip. We're enjoying the beautiful island Holbox. We visit colonial cities, enjoy nature, and the stunning Chichen Itza ruins. Our road trip starts in Holbox, an island on the north side of Yucatan. And right before coming here, we picked up our friend Anne. It is so nice to have her here with us. If you're here during November, December, and it's the off-season for whale sharks and flamingos, visiting the east side and the west side are the most fun things to do. We first decided to go to the east side, Punto Mosquito. The only way you can get here is through the water. On your way, you'll have plenty of opportunity to see stingrays. Yes, be careful, and then they're harmless. And there's options to cool down anytime when it gets too hot. In the right season, this place is filled with flamingos, but as you can see, they're not here now. If you're smart and you go during low tide, the walk will be way less exhausting. To get to the other side of the island, to Playa Punta Cocos, you'll have to either go by golf cart or by bike. We got our friend Martin to go with us, and off we went. Yes, everyone gets a moment behind the wheel. And let's be honest, the golf cart was way more fun than the beach itself. With the European influences, the island is an absolute heaven for foodies. The main reason people come here though is to party and to enjoy the beach. After 4 amazing days, it's time to leave the island. We are making our way to Valladolid, where we will meet our other friend, Erik. Before we get there though, we found this cenote on our way. The whole Yucatán Peninsula is covered with these water holes. They all look different and they can differ in if they're completely closed, like this one, half open, or open. It felt a little creepy coming in here and swimming, but it was so cool to see all the stalagmites and stalactites from above and underwater. Yes, it's our much disputed Dutch holiday, Sinterklaas. We got so lucky with our friends coming and sharing us in presents, Dutch food. It's Erik's first day here, and we made him get out of bed real early because you don't get to see a world wonder every day. Chichen Itza. This sacred site was one of the greatest Mayan centers. Throughout its nearly 1,000-year history, different peoples have left their mark on the city. The town of Chichen Itza was established during the classic period close to two cenotes. Cenotes had a spiritual meaning, and they were used as a water source. During the 10th century, Toltec warriors from the Mexican plateau migrated to the south and found the great town of Chichen Itza. They repeatedly took the city in the 10th century, which is why this archaeological site has both Maya and Toltec influences. Ball courts can be found in any Maya site, but Chichen Itza has the biggest one. How big were those warriors that they needed a space like this? When visiting, make sure to get here as early as possible. We were there from opening time, and we managed to get the last parking spot close to the entrance. Around 11ish, all the buses full of tourists from Cancun have arrived, and it's one big fiesta everywhere. We are taking the party somewhere else though, to another cenote. This one is a half-open cenote. It's quite busy as it's close to Chichen Itza, but it's also one of the best ones for rope swinging into the water. A new day, a new cenote. This one is by far our favorite. We were here alone almost all of the time, and it is just so stunning. It's also super fun with the rope swing again. It's 7 meters high though, so especially I took my time before I dared to fly. All the past activities are done best from the colonial city Valladolid. It's the third most populous city in the state of Yucatan, with about 60,000 inhabitants. It's one of the pueblos mágicos from Mexico, and we understand why.
Cool.
We're on the road again to the other pueblo mágico here in Yucatan, Izamal, otherwise known as the Yellow City. To this day, most people living here are from Maya descent. The history is kind of sad, as the Spaniards made this town on top of an old Maya city. A lot of materials from the old ruins were used to rebuild it to what we see today. Itzamol is a perfect stop when you're on your way from Valladolid to Merida. And Merida, here we come. This is the last colonial city on our road trip, and it totally surpassed our expectations. Merida is the capital of Yucatan and almost has 1 million inhabitants. The Christmas decorations are in full swing. The buildings in the center are all so pretty and colorful. Uh-oh, someone lost a flip-flop. Merida isn't just beautiful during the day, it also has a vibrant and active nightlife. We're here for some dinner. About 40 minutes north from Merida, you can find Flamingos. Right next to the flamingos, there's this man-made salt farm where you can find the most stunning colored waters. Kind of cool how they're all different. We visited these ones instead of the famous pink lake way up north. We are changing towns again, and on the way, there's always options to find a fun cenote. Getting close now to Tulum, one of the most hyped places of Yucatan, and we kind of see why. The beaches here seem really pretty. It's not easy to find a place where you can enter the beach though. The whole south side is basically impossible unless you enter through a beach club. And on the north side, there's a few places, but they tend to get super busy as everyone wants to go here. Erik is trying the local stuff now. Michelada, beer and tomato juice with salt. And a marcasita, otherwise known as the croquante crepe. Close to Tulum, you can find the ruins of the earliest and longest inhabited ancient Maya sites on the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. Artifacts found here date back from as early as 350 before Christ. This town had strong ties to the center of Coba, another archaeological site that we will cover in our next video. After a visit to the ruins, you can walk to the lake nearby. The lake is beautiful and offers a tour to see manatees. We didn't think we'd ever visit a place like this, but apparently this is where our Airbnb is. It's pretty awesome and has perks like being picked up by a golf cart to go to the beach.
Water. Hydrate yourself.
We are trying to get from our resort area to Akumal beach, which was a great evening hike. Visiting Akumal beach through the normal entrance is a total tourist trap, as you have to pay to get in.
We had a tiny bit of a resort life with our friends, and it was really funny and really weird because we have never been in such a place, but it is stunning. I'm walking on the way to the house, and it is all plants and all green and flowers everywhere, and it's just, we had fun here.
Our last cenote on this road trip and our first open one. It's beautifully located in the jungle with crystal clear waters. Snorkeling in these places is always so cool. If you want to visit a cenote and would love some more private time, go early. We are in our last road trip stop, Playa del Carmen. This is the place to party and enjoy the beach, American style.
Drop it, I said come on, drop it, I said come on, drop.
We had the best time together. Love to Anne and Erik. And see you in our next video on visiting Quintana Roo in a week. Bye bye.